What is going on, everybody? This is Ryan Graham coming at you with another playthrough of a video game. This video game that we're playing through is called Fahrenheit, also known as Indigo Prophecy. Now, this is a story-driven game made by the makers of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. I've played this game before, and I love it, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. So without further ado, let's start this game up. Let's go straight into it. Product placement. I'm like the nerd.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history books. But one day, the world kicks you in the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever.
The Matrix.
I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever...
I don't know if the audio was supposed to cut out there or not. You know, I know one thing for certain. Nothing's ever...
It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, when my life descended into chaos.
This is so The Matrix. Especially if you've played this game and you know how it keeps progressing. It's gonna be pretty funny. This game is 11 years old. It's crazy. You're gonna think I'm insane, but I think the look of snow is very, very pretty. Oh, David Cage. Apparently you don't need to pull your pants down to go pee. You just need to stand there and it'll come. Yeah, he's totally not pulling his pants down at all. Bro. How could you not see someone lumbering up behind you like that? I don't know. Stabby, stabby. Oh yeah. Are you the Silent Hills girl? Or the girl from Silent Hill? What are you reaching out for? Man, don't you just hate when that happens? You wake up and you Find out you killed somebody?
What have I done?
Oh! Fucking crow.
I didn't want... It was like a dream.
Oh shit.
Quick. I've got to get out of here before somebody comes in here.
Okay, so really quickly, I just want to run down some things. So basically, just like Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, there are things that happen in this game where they are never answered. Questions are asked, never answered. That's the beauty of David Cage. He gives you all these great things, but then he leaves little holes in them. Kind of like Swiss cheese. But right now what we're going to have to be doing is we're going to have to try to clear the crime scene, because we're going to be playing as Lucas, but we're also going to be playing as the cops that are trying to get Lucas. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's drag this guy to the toilet. He was just sitting on the toilet, and then he started bleeding out of his chest. You know, he had a stab wound, but then he stopped bleeding. Started bleeding. Oh, where's that weapon? Oh, controls. Beautiful tank controls.
The knife. I've got to get rid of it.
Oh, cop, just enjoy your coffee. Enjoy being fat and eating donuts. Mop. Okay, now what? Let's go wash our hands. Why do people in movies and games and stuff always splash water into their face? I don't think I've ever met anybody that's actually ever done that.
Out of order.
Uh-oh.
It's barred up. I can't get out this way.
I'm totally inconspicuous.
Hey, sir, your bill!
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here.
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah. I probably could have handled that a lot better, but I did just murder somebody, so. I feel like you'll be important, but you're not.
Dog's dining. That's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for
Tyler.
me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
Huh.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, or cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different.
It was a monkey. There's a blood stain right there. You can't even do anything about it.
How's it going, McCarthy?
Evening, Inspector. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. Probably a stabbing, from what I could see. Looks like it went down in the toilet.
He had stab marks at
Murderer
his
got
chest.
away.
Who is the victim?
His name was, John Winston. A regular here at the restaurant. Kate knew him. She could tell you more.
But she's so sad.
Somebody saw the murder?
No, nobody saw anything. Except for that weird guy who left just before we discovered the body.
Any witnesses?
Yeah, me. I was in the toilets at the same time the guy was. By the time I discovered the body, the suspect had already left.
Is the body still there?
The boys from the morgue were waiting for you to get here before moving it. Nobody's been in the toilet since we found the body.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison. I think that you should interrogate her. If you don't mind me saying, go easy on her, Inspector. She's still in a state of shock.
Which table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
That means he wants to have sex with her! Some Martin sexy time. So basically with these two guys, Tyler and... I forgot her name. Carla. They're trying to find Lucas, which I've said before. So it's kind of this interesting dynamic where you can have clues, but then as the police officers, you can either choose to get everything right and catch him, or get everything wrong and let him get away. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let you see the story unfold, because every story in this game, every way you play is different. So I am going to go... So this is where Lucas was eating.
Huh. Here's his fork. But where's the knife?
What he used to stab them with?
Well, the coffee's not on the bill.
Huh. Oh.
A book. The Tempest by Shakespeare. If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
Because as we all know, serial killers are not intelligent. Except for Hannibal Lecter. And like every other serial killer in TV shows.
Coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict. Or else he wasn't alone. Gotta remember to check with the waitress on that.
Well, maybe he just likes soda. And he likes bitter coffee. You can't just judge him so harshly just because he murdered somebody. Oh, Tyler. You see the way he just walked there? He walks more like a girl than she does. Damn straight. Gotta fix my hair. Maybe you should check the sink instead of fixing your hair. It's a bloody mop.
Blood on the mop. The killer must have used it to clean up the mess. Why would he risk getting caught to do that?
Wouldn't a lot of people do that?
Why is there blood here?
Did you find anything?
Possibly. I don't understand why there would be blood here.
Maybe it belongs to the victim.
Maybe it's period
Not
blood.
likely. Get Garrett to analyze it. Then we'll know for sure.
No trace of a struggle. Looks like the guy was taken totally by surprise.
Oh, let's see if we can find the knife.
A table knife covered in blood.
We found the murder weapon.
The killer used his silverware to stab his victim.
Now that's
That
embarrassing.
would seem to indicate that the murder wasn't premeditated.
He was killed
Tyler, there's a knife hidden
by a
there.
butter knife.
It might be the murder weapon. Get Garrett. Make sure he checks for prints and identifies the blood on the blade.
Okay.
Tell Garrett that he's completely useless because he missed all these obvious clues. Well, okay. There's something else. There we go. Oh, sorry. What else is in there? Nothing. The killer peed right here. Yes, it's definitely urine.
Man, stab some dude in the toilets? You gotta be crazy. This guy took a big...
Several wounds on the left side of
Shut
the
up,
chest.
Tyler.
In the area of the heart. They appear to be knife wounds.
You already found the murder weapon, and the murder weapon was a knife. We're really good detectives. I found the murder weapon. It's a knife. He appears to have died from knife wounds.
Maybe it was a revenge thing. Or a psycho. This town is full of psychos. They're everywhere. When I was in the Bronx, I saw guys who'd rip your guts out and hand them to you just so they could take your shoes.
Tyler, can you shut up for 2 minutes?
I was just about to say that. I think we're gonna get along very well, Carla. Let's see what Tyler has to say.
Tyler's been my partner for almost a year. He grew up with the gangs in the Bronx before he decided to join the force. Sometimes he's unpredictable, but he's a good guy.
Can you imagine you're just like standing next to somebody and you both just sit there and go, "Are you okay?" Yeah, no, I was thinking about stuff out loud in my head.
Did you find anything, Tyler?
For that, I'd have to be able to keep my eyes open.
Keep up the good work, Tyler.
Ooh, the sass in that! Oh boy! Tyler, you're fucking shit. Oh, I should probably talk to her before I leave.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No. Go ahead.
Did you know the victim well?
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing, and I left a nice tip.
Can you tell me anything about the customer who left just before they discovered the body?
He was just a normal guy. I didn't really pay any attention to him.
Could anyone else have come in?
No, I don't think so. You can only get in the front door. If somebody else had come in, I would have seen them.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
That book under the table must have been his. Did you get the impression that John and the suspect knew each other?
No, I don't think they did know each other. The man had already been here a while when John came in. They didn't talk to each other. No, I'm almost certain that John didn't know him.
Was John here alone? Did he speak with anyone?
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, the weather, his job, the usual stuff. He never talked to anybody else.
Was John a homosexual?
Did you hear anything while John was in the toilets? Sound of a struggle or yelling?
No, I didn't notice anything.
There was a cup of coffee on his table. Do you remember whether he was the one who ordered it?
A cup of coffee? No. No, I'm certain he didn't order any coffee.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
So it's all John's
fault.
fault.
I know that
It's all
this
Martin's
has been a
fault.
shock for you, but you're the only one who can help us find the suspect.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom. The man must have followed him. When he came back out, I noticed that he hadn't paid his bill. I'm careful, because that happens a lot here, people forgetting to pay the bill.
What happened next?
The guy just ran off without paying. It wasn't until Martin found John's body that I realized...
Did you happen to notice anything strange about the suspect's behavior before he went into the restroom?
No. Wait. Yes. I remember something. I came back at one point just to check whether he needed anything. He didn't answer me. He just stared straight ahead. It was weird. I didn't push it. I thought maybe this guy is a little crazy. God. If I had only
Maybe he
known.
just had a bad day.
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect. Do you think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
I hope you find the bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him. Go home now and try to get some sleep. Martin will make sure you get home okay.
She said that she didn't know what he looked like. He said he just looked like a normal guy, but she won't forget his face.
Good night.
Doesn't really make any sense. Oh well. It's what happens when David Cage writes a video game script. Okay, so we interviewed the lady. Yeah, I don't want to talk to them. So we're gonna go because that's pretty much all the clues that we can get for right now, I think.
Tyler, I'm gonna take a look outside.
There we go. Now we can see the blood.
Blood. Killer is wounded.
What? You mean we didn't find blood before?
Tyler's got the keys to the car. I better go find him.
Tyler. The way he walks is so derpy. I'm Tyler. I walk like a fool. Let's go home.
Man, I can't keep my eyes open. I'm gonna go see if Carla's done yet.
Why can't we just go? I just want to go home.
You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure? We can take another look around if you want.
No, let's go.
No, we're good. Let's head home.
Okay, let's bust.
Cool. Carla agrees to go. Let's get into the car before she changes her mind.
I'm about to pass the motherfucker out. He's driving awfully fast for somebody on a snowy road. Dun dun. But he was already dead.
A nightmare. It was all just a horrible nightmare.
Yo.
I didn't kill anyone.
You're mistaken. I spilled spaghetti sauce.
I wasn't dreaming. It all really happened. I'm gonna get ready and go to work.
So we're gonna get ready and go to work, but that'll come in the next part of Indigo Prophecy. Rah!